Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Well, it was the New Orleans Pelicans in their last game losing to the Nets in Brooklyn. Pass to Leonard. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the back. Let's rewind here a little bit. Go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift. But I did love playing one John Barry.
And Simmons slams it in.
Well, the quickness, the size, and the speed of Simmons really breathtaking, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
Now here's Curry. They get it back. Here's Yao. Oh!
Yeah. Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Pass to Vassell. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
At 6'11", with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
Great Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Stolen by Walker. Pass to Campbell. From beyond the arc. Rebound by Yao. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Pelicans. Now here is Yao. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
To the right side. Can be no luck. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Curry with the 3. Rockets with the rebound. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. And it's Leonard with the jam.
And Kawhi rising up and bringing that one down.
And here's New Orleans now. Trailing by 2. Pass to Yao. Back to Odom. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Curry outside. Walker with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that that triple was going to fall. Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94. I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Curry can't get it to go.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
Now here is Yao. Camby with the block. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Simmons is running. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
And so here is New Orleans following the score by Houston to the inside. Yao. That one goes in. Yao's got 6.
The vision Curry has on the floor. We've seen him put those goggles up from time to time. He easily spots a ready shooter that time.
Can be good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Now here's Curry. Launches a 3. Walker with the rebound. Rockets leading by 7. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
Well, we've seen teams go all in to acquire Kawhi Leonard. Easy to see why. He just changes the course of a franchise. Any team he's on legitimately has a chance to win a title.
Back to Simmons. Here's Camby. The second effort. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
And so it's Houston.
Next team, the Pelicans. 11.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Smits. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
And Francis, he's an athletic point guard, plays with tremendous confidence, and really knows how to motivate his teammates.
Pelicans trailed by 6. Here's McCollum. It's rebounded by Houston. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Inside. Here's Jeffries. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
CJ just so smooth and is a marksman from 3.
Pass to Francis. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, good with the triple. Here is Daniels. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Smits. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Now just a 1-point Rocket lead.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Jeffries. That's tipped. Here's Daniels. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Such a luxury to have McCollum be able to play both guard spots. So not just a scorer, solid passer too, about 3 assists for his career.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league.
In the first half.
Now Curry. Marcus Camby missing on the 3.
I don't know what you do there on the pick and roll. You're so worried about Steph. He ends up moving the ball to get points.
Camby scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Now here is Yao. Up and in on the layup. Yao's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Camby, and slam dunk by Camby.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him. Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Leonard draws the double. And he banks in the layup. Leonard's got his second bucket tonight.
Kawhi operating in the painted area. So tough to stop.
Picked by Yao. Down low. Leonard with the steal. To the paint. And Simmons slams it in.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him. The fact is, he did, and he delivered. It's a great pass.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Offensive rebound. Yao. The kick out to Odom. Back to Yao. Poked away. Stolen by Camby. It's stolen by Odom. Here's Kuminga. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Houston on top, leading by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center.
26.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Welcome to the ball.
Simmons has got the ball here for Houston. It's a three-point game. To the middle. Here's Camby. And slam dunk by Camby.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And this is why Yao Ming is an all-star caliber talent, because of that ability to just dominate offensively.
Now here's Simmons. 14 points for him.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
3 points.
It's not talked about a lot, but Steph is fast. So whether he's firing or passing, the defense is pretty much on their heels, especially in the screen and roll.
Snatched up. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Now here's Yao.
Check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Pass to Campbell. Yao with the block. And here is Kuminga. Outside Odom. Down low. Here's Yao. And Yao slams it in.
And how about Odom facilitating the shooter there, not holding the ball or forcing his own shot.
Campbell. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Camby's got 8 points in the quarter.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
And again, Yao Ming. Yao's got 18 points.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
And they double up Simmons. Missed inside.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Here's Simmons following the score by New Orleans. Pass to Camby. Over Abdiya. Bucket is good. Camby's got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Curry, good.
It doesn't matter. I mean, once Steph Curry crosses half court, you're in trouble.
Here's Simmons. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Pelicans trailed by 3. Got a piece of it. To the paint. Here's Vassell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Smits. Kicks it out to McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. A steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Daniels. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
It's a close game here in Houston. Here's Francis. Pass to Hartenstein. And he slams it in.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Spitz. They get a hand on it.
And that's just terrific positioning on his part to get that board. I mean, he might not have the size, but his basketball IQ and feel is off the charts. Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Rockets lead by 6. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 6.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Yao. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Yao's got 10 points in just the second half.
Part of what makes Yao so dangerous, he doesn't have to be right inside to score.
Here's Camby. And slam dunk by Camby.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Daniels from outside. They get it back. Outside Curry. Looking for Yao. He gets it there. Tries again. And no good. Nice D from Camby. Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Pass to Leonard. Here's Francis. Drives to the hoop. Kicks it out to Leonard. Over to the left wing. Here's Camby. And the 3 off target. Pelicans trail by 10. Outside Curry. And again, no good by New Orleans. And it's the Rockets on the break. Here's Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
You can't be reckless guarding Kawhi Leonard. He feels out defenders so well and exploits them when they overcommit.
Leonard hits them both. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Picked by Yao. The 3. They shoot again. Odom on the wing. Lets it go with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Odom's got it back down to within single digits for the Pelicans. Simmons inside. And Simmons slams it in.
And tonight belongs to Simmons. When he's looking for his shot, Big Ben is a problem.
And shot on the way. Pass to Yao. Stolen by Camby. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Simmons is running. Leonard with the ball. Now here's Camby. Houston moving the ball around. And here's Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Stephen Curry.
And that's so difficult. So you just try to challenge Kawhi's shot. Think you've timed it perfectly, but instead, it's an up fake.
Leonard hits them both. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Curry deciding where to go with it. Yao can't hit. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Houston.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ben Simmons.
With all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
And here we go with Curry running it up the court. He dialed that one up from long distance.
Well, getting down the floor quickly, this is a huge part of the offensive attack that this team deploys, and Steph was wide open.
From deep three-point range, another miss by Curry.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
So we see Houston taking the W here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid.
I'ma keep it in motion, keep it moving like kinetic. Put it in a frame, better know I don't blame everything that I say. Man, I seen you deflate. Let me elevate. This ain't a prank. Have you walking on a plane? Both hands together, God, let me pray. I been going right around, call that relay. Pass the baton, back in the mall, swimming in the pool, can't drink them all. When a piece of this, a piece of mine, my piece of sign. Can you please read between the lines? My rhymes inclined to break yo. That I'm so fine. You could never match my grind. Please do not waste my time. What you know about rolling down in the deep?